Leo women born August 12th, 1976. If y'all want to know if that's my birthday, it is. I'm a 76 baby. Like God said, that's what everybody's starting to pick up on. Hey, August 12th, 1976. You want to know even deeper about your situation. But sometimes God don't even tell me nothing. It says you're on the right path. Wow. So whatever's going on is meant to occur. And God said you got over that bad news real quick. And that's what God wants you to do, to keep on pushing and staying as positive as possible. And that's hard for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's hard for me because I've been through a lot. And God said that's what you need to know here too. It says your spirits and guides are helping manifest your desires. And Grandma said, hold on, boo. Yeah, it says not enough energy is put into this. So someone wants you to go overboard, but you ain't. And you going to do just enough. And God said that's what they know too as well. You done poured a lot into a lot of things and you waiting for a return on your investment. And Grandma said that's what you going to get. It says there is a lot of passion here. So whatever's going on, even that one nig, like, you know what? You don't want to play with this because once I get you, boo, you ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to be right there. And you know what? Even your boss going to be like, dang, he got to be with you 24/7, 7 days a week. And that's how that Negro feel. That Negro says, shit, I can't let you be out here like this by yourself. You by yourself, boo. And you are. It says yes to your question. So, whatever question you have, the answer is yes. The overall energy, it says this is a short term solution. So, whatever is going on is short term right now. So, stay focused, boo. And God said, even your baby girl or the children you have is staying focused too and saying, shoot, we needed this, so I overstand. And God said, and they do. Be like, yeah, we need that, and this, and that, and that, and this. Keep on sending it, boo. Grandma said that's what you need to know here, too. Fulfillment is here. It says fulfillment of wishes is here. So, whatever is going on, you going to make it. And God said, you going to be taking care of everything right away. And they ain't going to like the fact that you have the ability to take care of everything right away. But God said, this is what I want you to do. I don't want you to ask for nothing from no one else. I'm going to help and assist you. Yeah, it says integr, integration and union. I couldn't say that for nothing. So this is a natural coming together. Whatever is going on is meant to occur. And this one saying, you already know what I got to go through. So, you know what? I know you and you know me in a very sensitive way. And God said, that's what these individuals know. You don't get down with the BS. And they know that too. You fully aware, and that person is fully aware too as well. Yeah, it says transcendence, unity. You connected to your higher self, and your higher self is saying, we know when to snap and we know when not to snap. And we know when to rest and we know when to get all hype about something. And God said, you did a lot. So the rest time. And Grandma said, that's what you did here too. It says avoidance and stalemate. God don't want you to be dealing with nothing that is not moving in a positive direction, in a loving direction, in a caring direction. Yeah, the overall energy, facet, and belief. So you already know, and it's coming. And even that person is saying, "Shoo, is coming. And that's all they know. They like, yeah, they don't know what they were talking about, and you don't order nothing from that. And they ain't gonna order nothing until you order something. So you the one who can give the amazing review, boo. And Grandma said that's what you need to know here too. The King of Pentacles is here. It says abundance and prosperity, security, stability, protective, provider, reliable, and father. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this person is not fully capable of doing what they need to do. So they're not going to be around too much longer. Yeah, it says walking away, letting go, and leaving behind. And that's how they feel. They like, I can't do what I need to do. I gotta just let it go. Yeah, the sun is here. And that's victory and success. They walking away from everything that they have ever accumulated in this life. And they're doing better. And that's the truth. Yeah, Ten of Cups energy is here, boo. They're fascinated with you. And that's what you need to know. It says happiness, family, harmony, emotional stability. Someone is revamping their whole entire life to fit and fix yours, but to fit in the pieces. Tetris is here. So it's like they have to fit in you perfectly in some type of way. So they're making sure that they can fit in you perfectly. Yeah, the Two of Cups energy, overall energy, soulmate unity. It says close bond, spiritual connection. Someone already knows what you want and they know what you need. And they trying to figure out how they can get it. Because that's what's driving them even cuckoo. They're trying to figure out how they can get it, boo. And God said they needed to take a break. And that's the truth. Yeah, it says, I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. So someone don't even want to listen. So you speaking and everything. You affecting their soul and stuff. They feel some type of way about you. Yeah, it says, there's a big hole in my heart that I cannot feel on my own. See? They miss you. They want to be with you all. They want to be with you, boo. And they got to walk away from all that other stuff. It says, I feel abandoned by you, and it triggers my childhood trauma. So this person feel like you abandoned them. Dang. You triggering their childhood trauma, boo. It says, I am finally seeing my worth, yet I feel unworthy of your love. Wow. You make them see themselves. And that's a good thing, boo. Yeah, see, I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. And that's how they feel. They don't know because they got to walk away and they got to fit perfectly for you. And that's how they feel. They want to fit perfectly just for you. They don't want to have you do a lot of anything. God said, you told them the truth. And they like, yeah, I got to figure some stuff out. So anxiety is coming out with liquid courage. So it says stress, depression, panic attacks, restless. It says bravery, confidence, intoxication, and odd behavior. So this person is feeling a little bit out of sorts. And they could be pill popping or something, but none of the pills is helping or alleviating the anxiety or pain or whatever. Is nothing is working. And that's what's really gonna make this person figure out something. God is with whoever your person is. Yeah, storm warning. So it says upheaval, obstacle, wrecking ball, and drama. This person doesn't know what to do. And by them not knowing what to do, they're going to try to interfere and affect your life, but it's not affecting you the way that they want it to affect you. because you already built to handle drama. Leo women born in August, we know about drama. Come on now. I don't get moved easy. Like, oh, that's nice. What's next? And God said, that's what they need to know, boo. Legal matters. So it says justice, divorce, balance, and judgment. You already been told nothing. And grandma said, they ain't even have to do that, but they did it because they just want to be disrespectful towards you. That doesn't matter. Whatever legal matters you had, that is dead and gone, and they know that too as well. So it's like whoever rejects you, it's on them. It was meant to happen because they don't need to have any partnerships or any agreements with you because God doesn't want that to be between you and them. Yeah, family is here. So it says generation, children, ancestors, and origin. You built for something bigger. See? And that's what God wants you to have. Something bigger, baby. Yeah, third party is here. So it says interference, cheating, competition, and mistress. Didn't it say, wait a minute, was that in the Leo women born in August reading or this reading? See, sometimes I forget, but I know it was in one of these readings that someone was thinking of replacing you or having somebody else in mind. I think it was the other reading or one of these. And God said, that's their problem. They already know that replacing you will be catastrophic. And they can't even deal with that, boo. See? And they think that what, you gonna put in the work and then somebody else get it easy? God gonna make them leave. God gonna break them away from you. Yeah, toxic relationship. It says fighting, codependent, misunderstanding, and triggered. See? Someone is like, you know what? They the problem. And they said, you was the problem. I said, ain't no way in hell they the problem. And they already know that ain't no way in hell you the problem. I said, lies gonna catch up to them. And grandma said, that's what they know too as well. Between the lines, it says hidden meaning, vague, speculate, and implicit. Someone lied about you, boo, and they gonna pay for it. They ain't paying for it right now, but they gonna pay for it in the future. And grandma said, you ain't even got what they said you had. And that's what's catastrophic too. A lot of people want to paint the picture of even your physique, like how you're built. Someone said you got a bubble butt, but you ain't got no booty. Some of y'all ain't got no booty, but they want to say you do this, you do that. They lying about you to people. And that's what's going to cause a rift and a connection because they lying. And that's what's messed up, ain't it? That's not good. Lying ass motherfuckers. Crazy ass motherfuckers. Grandma said that's what you need to be aware of. Say, yeah, it ain't gonna be the same with you not there. And they know that too. I say, yeah. Someone getting spoiled. And they act like they doing this and doing that. Please, this was overdue. And grandma said, ain't nothing riding on you. And they know that too. Yeah, it says someone who is older than you, someone who is a white American, and we have powerful. So this could be someone who is of authority. Yeah, we have bald headers here too as well. Tell me more. Someone who has mixed color eyes and who wears red attire, who likes red clothing. Yeah, it says medium skin tone is here. And then it says younger than you. Yeah, we have a sharp faces here too as well. And vibrant apparel. So be on the lookout for these old ratchet ass people that need your love and your attention and your charisma and everything else that comes towards you, and they want to act like what? I say all this acting don't do nothing. And that's what's catastrophic, boo, the acting. I said, I don't know why people do that. Because me, I was born August 12th, 1976. And I just want to get stuff done and move forward. I ain't looking to slander nobody because I don't need to slander anyone because what does that do for me? Nothing. But there's so many haters in the world, and a lot of people hate on these August women. And they just be coming through just to heal situations, boo. And God said, ain't that the truth? That's your message.